in the UK. So this one's about my 24-hour fast, 1 meal a day. I switched from basically eating probably 4 or 5 times a day. I obviously stopped the sugar and the carbs and all the bad foods, so the pizzas and all the rest of the junk I was eating, like McDonald's and chocolates and sweets. And obviously the real reason I switched was because I was feeling sick, I was getting fat, I had no energy, and I just didn't feel good. So when I made this massive decision that I never had thought I was even going to be able to stick to, I said, right, that's it. From today onwards, I'm going to eat 1 meal a day. Now that's easier said than done. So my first meal of that day was pork chops, I think. And I was determined to just have meat. I'd obviously looked up the carnivore diet and I wanted to stick to it. I did my best and I was 99%, I was very good on it. Biggest problem was feeling hungry. Now, I'd read to have cream in my tea and coffee, and I'd also read that if I ate very large fatty meals, you know, steaks, bacon, eggs, cheese, loads of fat, loads of butter, that would gradually kick in and I would get less and less hungry, which did happen. But I tell you what, I still had my very hungry days. So I had to find a way to feel that hunger, and I found that by going for runs, doing weightlifting, trying to distract myself by making videos on my YouTube. I've got my Elvis channel, I make videos for that. And I had to take my mind off it. I had to go for long walks. Then I was drinking loads of water. I heard fizzy water helped. Even eating lumps of butter. Probably the best thing that distracted me from eating or wanting to eat, or basically putting things in my mouth, was probably the long walks, because then I had no food with me, so I had no choice. There's no food, can't eat it. Obviously, get rid of all the snacks in the house. Don't have biscuits, crisps, chocolates, sweets, anything that's bad for you in the house. Try and keep your fridge with good stuff. So when I had my bad days, I would try a bit of fruit, which I know doesn't fit with this diet. So I'd have an apple, or I'd have an orange, which did work a bit, but I knew that wasn't working for my carnivore diet. But it sort of got me through that month. Then I was watching Dr. Ken Berry's videos, and he would say, just have eggs and bacon when you're hungry. That was very fatty. That definitely does work. 100%, the eggs and bacon would literally give me like 5-6 hours of not feeling hungry. And then what I found was, as I got into the habit of having the eggs and bacon, which was breaking my fast, I did find that I didn't really have to eat again then for 5, 6, 7 hours. And I didn't do it every day, because most days I would stick to my fast. But that helped me. So it's tough. That first month is tough. You need some willpower, and you just literally have to fight through it. But it does get easier. So eventually, the weight was coming off. So I was basically nearly 12.5 stone. And once I got myself under 11 stone, I was like, right, I'm going to stop the fasting. I'm going to have my eggs and bacon, which would get me through until 6, 7 o'clock when I would eat. 5, 6, 7 o'clock when I would eat. And that just got me through. So I would say that the first 8 weeks for everybody is going to be the tough one, when you're adjusting your life to this new life, this new way of life, it's a new beginning, where it's automatic that you know you're not going to snack, you know you're not going to go to the fridge and go to the cupboards your body has sort of got used to it. There's a long gap. So you basically eat at 5 or 6. This is my time I would eat. Well, I know then I would not eat then again till the next day, and I would push myself to have my lunch meal around 1-ish, 1 p.m. My eggs and bacon covered in butter, cooked in the bacon fat. I would use the bacon fat and smother the bacon fat all over my eggs and bacon. And you then know that there's going to be a good 17, 18 hour gap before you eat again. Your body sort of got used to it, and the cravings reduced. And then if I did get cravings, I'd have, so what I started doing was, once my weight was down, I started having a plum or some blackberries or a strawberry or some nuts, which I know doesn't fit the carnivore diet, but I would do that. But then that has been reducing now, where I'm just having a few strawberries, you know, a cupful of strawberries after my meal. And even that I'm going to stop. But it's all just getting yourself to that point where you are 100% carnivore, where it's literally egg, bacon, all meats, cheese, all fish, prawns, lots of butter, all cooked in animal fats, and smothering everything in butter and animal fats. And once you get to that point, once I get to that point, 100%, then that's my new lifestyle. And yeah, feeling really well, feeling really good, full of energy. All my illnesses have cleared up, which I've said before. My ulcerative colitis has gone. My scalpy head has gone. And I obviously had other issues, health issues, and it just has all cleared up, and I feel great. So, you know, my going to the toilet has sorted itself out, and I feel like a new person. I definitely do not feel 56. I can't believe I'm 56. I run daily, small runs, and they're easy. No struggle. Long walks daily, no problem. Yeah. And I got teenage kids, you know, they're like 15, 16, 17. And I tell you what, I can run just as well as they do. I'm just as strong as they are. I weight lift, and I can lift a lot heavier than they do. So I'm doing something right. So I'm going to keep making these videos and just let you know how my journey progresses. And that's it. So thanks a lot.